Hello, beautiful goddess. Allie here of Modern Goddess Lifestyle, where I help you balance your hormones naturally with nutrition and divine feminine practices. Happy full moon in Capricorn. If you're like me, you were up last night feeling a little bit witchy, a little bit wild, excited, celebratory, and that is because the light of the full moon directly has an impact on our bodies and our hormones. So think about it this way. Back in tribal times, where our only sources of light were the fires that we built, the stars in the sky, and the moonlight, well, when the moon is full, it actually triggers our body to produce less melatonin. Melatonin is a sleep hormone, and if we're having less of it, that might be the cause of us feeling wired during full moon times. Full moons are also a time of celebratory energy. So as the moonlight is expanded fully in her radiance, we too can look at the things in our life that we are grateful for, that we want to celebrate. So often do we go through life from task to task, accomplishing our goals and not even pausing to recognize how far we've come and that we've actually completed it. And with this full moon, we are in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is a earth energy sign. It is about our foundation. It is about feeling grounded, whether it is in our life structure that we've created or in our bodies, feeling grounded with our decisions. And you may be thinking, yes, that sounds so needed right now, because a couple weeks ago, we were in the Gemini new moon. This is the sign of the twins, right? This duality that shows up in our lives. We are all multifaceted beings, all reflections of emotions and energy flow of the divine goddess. We are not meant to show up in one form all the time. Divine feminine nature is cyclical. And with the last new moon, it brought up shadows of this duality in our life and how to integrate everything into wholeness. And now that we are in this Capricornian full moon, it is about this embodied integration, this container that we are creating, this foundation that feels right and real and true for us. So I'd love to ask you, what are you celebrating in your life? What is working out? What have you created thus far in your foundation that you are excited about? Right? Because when we get excited and feel grateful for what is already working, that excitement and that gratitude opens the heart, creates an energy flow that attracts more of that same desire. So often do we have a goal? Do we have an image of something we want to accomplish, a way that we want to show up in the world? And it's exciting to have those goals, right? But in moments where we don't feel clear anymore, those goals can start to feel something separate, something outside of ourselves, something that we never may obtain and that it is so far beyond our reach. And one of the ways to shift out of that lack mentality is to come back into what we are grateful for. What is working? What have we accomplished so far? And to celebrate that. So on this radiant full moon, I'm asking you, what are you celebrating in your life? What are you grateful for? The full moon embodies that energy. And as we shift out of full moon, we will go into the waning moon, which waning is all about taking stock of our harvests and letting go what no longer serves us so that we can prepare this energetic container of the new moon, which is a time of introspection and more solitude, more quiet stillness, so that we can receive new seeds of ideas that we will incubate and then sprout and grow in the upcoming waxing moon, which is all about this building energy and then into celebration in the full moon. So that is how the moon cycle works, and we actually have those 4 moon phases within our menstrual cycle. There is a time of manifestation and celebration and heightened fertility. There's also a time of rest, pause, reflection, and stillness. That is when we are bleeding. That is when we are shedding our uterine lining. And there is wisdom within each of these cycles. And I cannot wait to share more of this information with you in my online live sisterhood tribal support group, Goddess in Rhythm. It is a 5-week journey where we are flowing with our menstrual cycles, becoming hyper aware of our emotions, our energy levels, and how to live in ritual with these different phases, as well as how to eat and support our hormones through nutrition, herbalism, and lifestyle practices. There is a one-on-one session with me included in this program so I can help you address those deep underlying hormonal issues, whether it's endometriosis, PCOS, fibroids, painful periods, which they don't have to be that way, sisters. That's an old paradigm. I thought my flow had to come with pain and exhaustion, and now it comes and I feel super exquisite on it. It is actually one of my favorite times of the month. It is not a curse like the media tells us. So I invite you to check out my link that I posted before if you're interested in diving deep into your menstrual cycle wisdom. And happy full moon celebrations. Please let me know. Let me know in this feedback of this video, what are you celebrating? What are you grateful for? What is working out in your foundation in this Capricornian full moon? And if there are things that you want to add into your foundation, what is that? What are you feeling grounded now enough to start integrating into your life? Maybe it's this online program. So goddesses, enjoy your day. I love you all. Take care of your exquisite, beautiful goddess body temple and be that pillar that you are for your family, for your community, and for expressing your creative dreams in the world. Aho.